Joshua Brisco out here at Arrowhead Stadium for Sports Radio 810 to break down everything you may have missed from Wednesday's press conferences. But first, I need to let you know that this video is brought to you by Midwest Ford Dealers. Check them out on Facebook or buy online at buyfordnow.com. We'll get to Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes in just a moment, but the biggest news of the day came on the injury front. Left tackle Eric Fisher did not practice with some back tightness. Mike Remmers left the game last week and didn't practice on Wednesday with some back tightness. Mitchell Schwartz is on the injured reserve, the regular starting right tackle, with a back issue that's kept him out for many weeks. He was eligible to return today. He did not. Back issues plaguing the Chiefs' tackle positions, something to keep an eye on for the rest of the week. Let's go to Andy Reid, though. The Chiefs' head coach spoke about the upcoming opponent, looking ahead to the New Orleans Saints. Looks like they're going to be quarterbacked by Taysom Hill. Drew Brees still recovering from a whole bunch of broken ribs. Andy Reid talked a little bit about Taysom Hill and what he brings to the Saints' offense.
He's a BYU guy. I think that's probably all we need to say. I mean, he's a good player, strong. A good runner, good thrower. He represents well, but unfortunately, he's on the other team, so we got to get ourselves ready to play against him. Yep.
Again, as of Wednesday, it looks like Taysom Hill probably starts on Sunday for the New Orleans Saints in this potential Super Bowl preview matchup. Although, if New Orleans is still playing in February, it'll probably be with Drew Brees at quarterback. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes talked about Brees a little bit, his appreciation for the great veteran quarterback who he may not get a chance to face off with on Sunday, but has a grand appreciation for nonetheless.
I mean, 100%. I mean, obviously, him being from Texas and then going to the Chargers. Dealing with adversity there and then going to the Saints and just been consistently at the top of the game for year in and year out. I mean, it is truly special to be one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time and to be able to consistently produce every single year. I mean, hopefully we get to go up against them or I get to go up against them. But if not, hopefully we'll get to face them at some other time because you want to play against those great quarterbacks that you watched growing up that were kind of guys that you looked up to in the way they play the game.
Regardless of if Taysom Hill or Drew Brees starts for the Saints on Sunday afternoon, Patrick Mahomes won't literally be going head-to-head with them. He'll be going head-to-head with the New Orleans Saints defense. Earlier in the day, he had brought up Marshawn Lattimore, the very talented Saints defensive back, came in the same draft as Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes was asked about Lattimore and everything that Saints defense does and what they may attempt to do to slow down the Chiefs with all their weapons.
He's a great cornerback. I mean, he's not only physical, he can run. And he's very smart and he recognizes plays. And so they do a lot of different coverages. They play man, they play zone, they blitz, they do all the different type of stuff you need in a great defense. And they have a lot of great players over here. I mean, him and others in that secondary and in that D-line and those linebackers. And so for us, it's going to be a great test, and we have to go out there and execute at a high level if we want to find a way to win a football game.
Through the next several days, the Saints are going to have a lot of questions to answer, from who's going to be playing quarterback to what they're going to try to do to slow down this high-flying Chiefs offense. For more of the best coverage in Kansas City, tune into Sports Radio 810 WHB. Immediately after the game, the Sports Radio 810 WHB postgame show will be hosted by yours truly. We'll hear from Sean Payton and whoever the Saints quarterback is immediately after the game, plus whoever the Chiefs bring out to the podium as they're live from the Superdome. I'm Joshua Brisco out here for Sports Radio 810 WHB at Arrowhead Stadium.